welcome back to another video. Today we're back with another match preview. This time is West Bromwich Albion versus Swansea City in the Sky Bet Championship away at the Hawthorns. Monday night, 8 o'clock kick-off. So yeah, it will be mine and Luke's, well, it will be Luke's fourth away day of the season, my third one. Obviously I did Bristol, Derby and now West Brom, and Luke's done Bristol, Derby, Birmingham and West Brom. So yeah, it'll be Luke's fourth away day, my third one, but then obviously the fourth one you'll see on the channel because Luke vlogged the Birmingham one. But yeah, away days are back and let's get straight into it then. So it's going to be a tough game. You know, they're a very good side. They haven't been great in recent weeks, but I think we can get something out of this. I think, you know, our long, you know, away form, bad away form, hopefully will end this Monday. I think we can get something out of it. It just depends, you know, how we are on the day, where if the fans, you know, play an impact, which I think they will. But yeah, it's going to be tough. But what do you think going into this game?
Yeah, it's going to be I think it's going to be quite an even game. I think both teams are on really, really bad form this season. Steve Bruce, I don't think he's actually won a game since he's joined Albion, so I feel like they are due a win. But then again, I feel like we are as well, even though we are quite inconsistent. I thought as we beat Bristol City, you know, we beat them quite convincingly. I thought we would have gone on to perhaps win a good couple of games and get a streak going, but obviously we got absolutely humiliated by Sheffield United, so I'm not particularly looking too confident about this game. But West Brom aren't on good form either, so we may actually have a chance. Our away form isn't brilliant, but maybe hopefully we can get at least a point against Albion I'd be happy with, because they are a decent side in terms of quality that they have on the pitch. So it will be a really tough game.
Yeah, and then as for the injury news and suspensions, we're starting off with West Brom. I believe they've got one player out in Daryl Dike with a hamstring injury, and then Luke will give you the Swans injury news.
Yeah, the only slight injury we may have is Hannes Wolf. And we're not sure if he's definitely injured. It hasn't been, you know, confirmed. But yeah, that's the only sort of injury we have at the moment.
Yeah, and then key players then, so starting for West Brom, I've highlighted Adam Reach, obviously ex-Sheffield Wednesday, a very good player. You know, from distance, he's got one of the best shots I've seen in the Championship, to be honest. I'd also go with Carlin Grant as well. You know, when he is on form, he's a very consistent striker, especially in this league. And I'd also go with Grady Dean Garner as well. You know, I think he's a massive threat defensively and going forward, so I'd say him. But would you add anyone else?
Yeah, I'd add three players, I think. I'd go for Alex Marwatt. I don't think he's quite done it for West Brom so far this season, but I thought when he was playing for Barnsley, I thought he was a very, very good player, and I think if he could bring his Barnsley form over to Albion and try and be a bit more consistent for the second half of the season, then West Brom could potentially push for playoffs if he's on his top form. I'd probably go for Callum Robinson as well. He can always be a danger man when he's running at defenders with the pace that he's got, so I'd probably have to say him as well. And I'd also go for Semi Ajayi at the back, obviously a big man at the back. You know, probably the better defender on paper. And yeah, I'd add those three to that list.
Yeah, and then as for the Swans key players then, I'm going to go with three players. I'm going to go with Joel Pirou. I think, you know, when he's firing, he's one of the best strikers in the league. I'll also go with Jamie Patterson as well. I think, you know, he's starting to find form again. And I'll also go with Cyrus Christie, but would you add anyone else?
Yeah, I think in terms of, you know, consistency being on form, I think you'd have to stick with those players. I think Obafemi is starting to prove how good he can be, but he needs to be just a bit more consistent about it. And yeah, I'd keep it at those three players.
Yeah, and then as for the lineup, I'd go with then. So in goals, I'm going to go with Andy Fisher. Right wing back, Cyrus Christie. Obviously, left wing back, if he's available, I'm going to go with Hannes Wolf. Three centre backs: Ben Cabango, Flynn Downs, and Ryan Mann. And I really like Flynn Downs at the centre back role because you can even change it to a 4 at the back if you need to. And then obviously have well, play a bit of a 4-3-3. And then two in midfield, I'm going to go with Matt Grimes and Olivier Ntcham. And then up front, Jamie Patterson, Joel Pirou and Michael Obafemi. But what's your lineup?
Yeah, in goal, I think I'd probably go for Andy Fisher. I'd probably keep him in net. And then yeah, five at the back, I'll go for I think if Hannes Wolf is fit, I'll play him at left wing back. If not, I'll put Joel Atiboja there. Right wing back, Cyrus Christie. Three at the back, Ben Cabango, Ryan Bennett, and Finley Burns. Actually, you know what? No, I'll take out Finley Burns and I'll put Ryan Manning at centre back. In midfield, I'll go for Grimes and Flynn Downs. Cam, I'll go for Jamie Patterson. And then top, I'm going to go for Obafemi and Pirou. Like, I would put Ntcham instead of Patterson, but I feel like Ntcham, I know he's our best probably our best player on ability, but I think in terms of consistency, he can be a bit lazy and at times. So I'd probably put Patterson and Cameron and obviously Fabian Pro up front.
Yeah, and then the prediction then. So, yeah, I do actually fancy us to win this, to be honest with you. I'm going to go with West Brom 1, Swansea City 2. I'm going to go Carl and Grant to get the goal for them. And to get the goals for the Swans, I'm going to go with Michael Obafemi and Joel Pirro. But what's your prediction?
I think because both teams are in really bad form this season. Obviously, West Brom have been quite a bit better now, so I'm not going to lie. But I'm going to go for a 1-1 draw. I think it's going to be quite a low-scoring game. And I think Colin Grant will score for them and then Joel Pro for us.
Yeah, obviously, thanks for watching this. We will be back tomorrow, and yeah, we'll see you at the Hawthorns. So yeah, stay tuned for that, and thanks for watching.